Good evening and welcome to our first ever snack food vlog. To give you a little backstory about what we're doing here, we spend a lot of time at Target because we live very close and it's very convenient, and that's about it, really. And if you don't know, Target has an excessive array of snack food. Not the least of which is Oreo cookies, which will be our first subject tonight. So if you like Oreos, if you can't stand Oreos, this is really where you need to be, right?
Absolutely.
So we need to see, where do you stand? But we're not talking just standard Oreos.
No.
I think we all have our favorite snack foods. Growing up for me, we both like Nutty Bars, Little Debbie. Those are kind of at the top of our list.
You're thinking sweet.
Sweet things. Tiffany's more of a salty, like chips and salsa. I'm definitely a...
Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Yeah, I'm a chocolate
Takis.
candy, standard nacho Cheeto, those kind of things. But we're going to be covering a lot of different snack foods.
Yeah.
Some of the like classics like Snowballs. But there's a lot of weird varieties. I didn't like Snowballs at all. If you're familiar with those,
Snowballs
they're like the odd neon pink things made by Hostess or whoever bought Hostess now. But now they have like blue ones and all kinds of other colors. So we might have to delve into those. So tonight we're going to start with some milk.
I got that.
Some people are pro dunk. Some people are no dunk.
I'm a dunker.
Tiffany's a dunker. I like milk with
So mine has to
cookies.
be extra full. Oh, yeah.
I don't like to dip my cookies in the milk.
I'm a dunker.
I've never eaten a bowl of cereal with milk in it in my entire life.
That's true. That's weird.
I think that's normal because I don't like soggy food. And that's what you get with milk. So
Shout out to Ryan, who likes soggy cereal.
I don't know how you could like soggy things. So I'm not pro dunk, but I support if you are pro dunk.
You'll be seeing me dunk tonight.
Hey, I'm cool. So we're gonna start off with a couple different Oreos tonight. Oreo has really gone out on the limb, and I don't know how they financially even manage it, but they have about...
They probably sell like one of these.
Yeah.
One package, and it was to us.
They have about 1,100 different flavors, and our Target carries about 75 of them. So we're going to get into 2 of them tonight, which I don't believe either of us have ever tried.
No.
Okay, I have eaten the standard Oreo cookie, and maybe the like weird vanilla-ish ones.
Yeah, what are those ones?
Okay, but I've never had any of the other bizarre flavors.
Nope.
When I was little...
Double stuffed.
See, double stuff. When I was little, I can remember getting like 100 Oreos and just scraping the cream out of all of them.
That's disgusting.
And now I'm like, that was probably like your sugar intake for a decade. I don't know, out of one pack. But
I like the cookie part. I'm not a big fan of the cream inside.
Now I'm not a big I wouldn't eat a pack of Oreos without cream.
Oh.
Also, I don't know if anyone refers to them as Oreo cookies.
Oreo.
I mean, everyone just says Oreos, right? Like you say oatmeal cookie or chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
But no one says, I'd like to have some Oreo cookies.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know how often people discuss it anyways, but yeah.
If you say cookies.
If you say Oreo cookies, let us know. If you're pro dunk or no dunk, let us know.
Dunk.
If you're dry cereal.
No. Nobody out there is dry. Nobody's dry cereal.
So our first Oreo.
Okay, here we go.
We're gonna go with for our very first step is the birthday cake Oreo.
Ooh.
Now a lot of snack foods have gone the birthday cake route.
It's gonna be loud.
And we have to tell you, they smell.
Let me see.
Amazing. It kind of smells like if you open up a little canister of like icing.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like, if you made an air freshener out of this, you'd make some money.
Yeah, you would.
But they made a cookie out of this, so I guess they were thinking they'd make some money over at the Oreo factory, or Oreo Cookie factory, whichever way you go. So, we're going
you can just start me out with one.
With some birthday cake Oreos.
They do have, let's see if we can see. They have like, what's that stuff called?
It's kind of like confetti icing.
Oh, what is it called? Sprinkles.
Here, we'll pop one of these open.
There you go.
You can kind of see in there.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's all natural and healthy ingredients in there.
Sure, yeah.
As are all our Oreos.
So do we open them or I'm gonna dunk.
Side note.
Okay.
Can we talk about the ridiculousness of nutrition stuff on snack food? Because I have to tell you, looking at this package, it tells me that there are 140 calories in a serving of these Oreos.
How many is a serving?
If you could take a wild guess, think to yourself right now, how many cookies is a serving? I would think
4, 5.
I'd go with like 8.
8?
That's a lot, but I think of a serving is like...
Yeah.
I had a snack and then I was happy that I had this. 2. The answer is 2. 2 cookies is a serving, which is apparently 140 calories. So.
I was being conservative with my 4, so I feel I got schooled.
We've got some other ones that are even worse coming up. So
okay. Here we go.
You go dunk. Let's go dunk, and we'll get your opinion here.
Now I dunk until it's kind of soggy.
I don't even know.
In fact, I like my fingers to touch milk. That's how I feel about dunking.
Tiffany will absolutely not share milk.
No.
I want everyone to understand.
No,
like a Coke, a glass of water, you could drink out of it and say, do you want a drink? And she'd be like, okay. But a glass of milk, she draws the line. But she's okay with her fingers going in there.
Yeah.
As long as there's cookie in it.
I just think that's the most disgusting thing on earth, to share milk with someone
I don't encourage sharing milk. I just don't know that it's all that much different.
No, it's horrible. Okay, here we go.
So, birthday cake Oreo.
I overdunked.
You overdunked. I think we have to go a couple routes with this. First, compared to a standard Oreo, would you say personally better or worse?
Worse.
Okay, now, when we're talking worse, are we going like much worse or just like slightly worse than a normal
You
Oreo?
did not need to make Oreos sweeter than they were.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this.
It was bad.
I don't see it as overwhelming.
Oh, I felt overwhelmed.
Okay. Now, I would say I'm more of the sweet tooth in the family.
I could have been like an excessive.
Like, I love Cadbury cream eggs, which Tiffany does not like at all. And those things are rich, man.
Yeah.
So,
horrible.
With that in mind, if you're like a sweet tooth, I honestly don't taste a huge difference.
Okay.
From a normal Oreo.
I do. The cream inside these has like 100 more grams of sugar than a normal. And I just pulled that number.
Do you think that the dunking like amplifies the taste? Man, I'm gonna have to try this. And I'm not pro dunk like we talked about. I'm not gonna dunk it to the point of
I gotta tell you, this is horrible. This really is. It's not the cookie. The cookie hasn't changed. Just regular. No difference.
Now here's what I got from the dunking. My cookie was much wetter and cold, but also mushy.
Genius here.
So if that's your idea of better, more power to you. I tasted a wet, soggy cookie. So, I didn't taste the milk at all. That tasted like, I feel like I could have dunked it in water. And it would have tasted exactly the same.
What's that theory? I'm gonna call your bluff.
It took me 38 years to get to milk, so we'll wait a little on. I'm
Your
gonna
first
I'm gonna
time.
go the second route of just the cream here, because anyone who's ever eaten an Oreo cookie knows that you have at one point or another just eaten this part and tossed cookies aside. No? Oh man.
Never
we
happened.
We all come from different walks of life.
Healthier.
Some are healthier. Some are doing snack vlogs on Facebook. So
Good point. Good point. Whatever.
there's also so many ways you can do this. I just kind of took a bite out of it, like scraped it off with my teeth. Some people will like lick it
You know you've come
for like 5 days.
You know you've come really far in life when you're teaching people how to eat Oreos.
Okay. Now, having just done this part, I'll do a little more. I haven't done research, but I would imagine that someone's car alarm's going off, first of all. But second, I would imagine there's like thick amounts of lard or some kind of bizarre stuff. There's probably like plastic or who knows, some kind of remains in this cream that they make. Just eating the cream itself was so much grosser
Thank you.
than eating the whole cookie. Like it,
I'm grossed out now just thinking about
it tasted like such a fake substance.
Thank you. That's what I have a very sensitive palate, babe.
As I finish it, like it's almost. This is the best way I could. It's almost like a very very soft chewing gum with a weird flavor, like, and then it dissolves, it like melts away, and you're like, what the heck? Like, why did my gum disappear?
So what's our rating? What are we get? What's our scale? This is
So,
our first one, so we can
This is our first one. So right now, and I think along with many of our viewers that number in the tens of thousands, we only have the original Oreo to compare this to at the moment. So
True.
in many cases, the original is the best, right? Back to the Future, other things that came first. Older children would say the first child in a family. My wife and myself probably disagree, not being the older children of our families. But the first is generally considered the best, and everything else tries to live up to that.
Not so in the Toy Story trilogy, but that's another vlog.
I can get on board with that. I can
Yeah.
get on board.
Yeah.
All great.
They were all
Looking
great.
forward to Toy Story 4.
3 was the pinnacle.
Another video, another time. Okay, so we can only compare
Coming for you, Pixar.
the birthday cake Oreo to the original Oreo at this point.
Agreed.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start our list.
Okay.
Oreo Cookie, the OG Oreo. Oreo is at the top of our chain at the moment. Where does the birthday cake Oreo fall?
Wait, this is Oreo up here. This is birthday cake Oreo.
Ouch. First one. And there are some bizarre flavors. So we've got one more for you here.
Okay.
I would also put birthday cake well below the original Oreo.
We're putting these aside. If anyone wants them, come on over.
We have the rest of a package. It
For
probably
you.
won't get eaten. So
They're not selling any more
next
of them.
up, what I can only imagine is going to be even better smelling, but possibly more disgusting. We have the cinnamon bun Oreo. And if there's anything you need in an unhealthy cookie, it's to add the most obsessively unhealthy snack bun to it, right?
Agreed.
So we talked, the serving size on these is also 2 cookies at 150. These are 75 calories a cookie. So we're doing a lot of sacrifice to bring this information to you.
You're welcome.
And also, you don't have to
More
taste these things if you don't want to, but we would encourage you to.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
if you want to,
We're doing it
you want to
for
be
them.
part of the crew, you kind of gotta do what we do.
Just take our word for it.
So, cinnamon
That's
cookie.
what we're here for,
The
man.
cinnamon bun Oreo. Here's our fresh. Gonna open this package up.
Ooh.
Oh, Okay.
Okay.
So
Smell
these kind
test.
of are much like the vanilla-ish outside. So it's not
smell
chocolate. Oh my goodness. This package is like...
Oh, that's really good.
It's like a
Cinnamon.
gingerbread house.
Pretty much fall just hit our house.
Exactly. If for our Disneyland fans, if you ever go on the Haunted Mansion at
Yes.
Disneyland and you ride through
is that real.
where they make the new gingerbread house every year,
Yeah,
that's what that reminds
we
me
just
of.
can't. We just went. And
So
got it.
big points to the
Huge
Cinnabon
points.
Oreo
Oh,
cookie
yeah.
for smell. But you know what? We also gave the birthday cake a lot of props for smell.
You're right.
And look where that went.
I got my hopes up.
All right,
And you just
so
dashed
we're
them.
gonna go ahead and give these a shot. As
Yeah.
I mentioned, it's a little more of the vanilla-y outside, which makes sense because it's supposed to be like a cinnamon roll,
It's
essentially.
delicious smelling.
So Tiff's gonna take us off again.
I don't think I'm gonna dunk this time.
Ooh, no dunk.
Well, it just ruined me
We
last
have a
time.
regressive dunker.
Yeah.
I have not yet been influenced to the point of thinking I need to dunk this cookie.
Well, my
But for
original
the sake
is
of
not always
this,
dunk.
I guess I will.
Okay, I have to put us on pause really quick.
Okay.
I heard that if you take the Oreo minis, you know, the ones that like come in a little cup, and you pour those in a bowl and pour milk over them, it's the most delicious cereal you can ever eat. Yeah,
That
that's
just sounds
bad.
disgusting.
That's horrible for you, but I will admit I have been tempted to try that out. I don't want my daughter to see me doing that because I won't even have to let her have like Fruit Loops.
Yeah,
and,
I don't.
or street Oreos for breakfast.
Okay, so.
Okay, here we go. No doubt.
There's nothing about that sounded appealing. All right, so let's give this a whirl. See where we go with it. I mean, if you like Cinnabon, who doesn't like Cinnabon? You gotta love these, right? You gotta love them. We'll get the chart between OG Oreo and everything else later, but first reaction.
They're
Pleasantly
really,
surprised?
really good.
Okay, that reaction is different. Okay.
Yeah, and this time, the cookie part is different. Not the cream inside, but the actual cookie tastes like a shortbread cookie, maybe like a little ginger snap. It definitely has a little bit of
Yeah, that's kind of
ginger in it.
I feel like they smell more like gingerbread than
So
cinnamon.
flipping amazing.
I mean, I guess that could include cinnamon. Okay, I'm gonna get
Well,
this.
I don't want to oversell it. It's so flipping surprising in a good way. Not like the best cookie I've ever eaten, but definitely like, yes. Yes.
Okay. I would say there's definitely a subtlety
Yeah.
to this flavor, which was blatantly absent from the birthday cake. Was like bam when you tasted the cream inside. I mean, it was bizarre and odd.
Just the cream for my cookie.
This kind of tastes like you mentioned, kind of a ginger snappy type of thing. I'm gonna taste this with just the cream again.
Yeah,
Because
the
the
cream's
birthday
okay.
cake I didn't feel like was super overwhelming, and you did. Mm-hmm. But when I tasted the
It's
cream,
the cream is very cinnamony.
Okay.
It's pretty it's good. These are a win. If you want some, I'm not
no
going to be doing
sparkles in there.
Nope, real simple.
Sorry. If you're pro confetti icing, these
Like our
might,
daughter.
they might not be the thing for you. Yeah, our daughter might see these as boring until she ate one, then she'd want to eat the whole pack.
Uh-huh. Should we bake her up?
No. Never wake a sleeping child. Now, yeah, the icing is...
Icing.
It's still yeah. See, you take the icing straight out of a cookie, it probably shouldn't just hold its form. There's got to be something unnatural about. If you think of the top of a cupcake, if you could just take the icing off in one, you pulled it off and all the icing was just stayed there, you'd be like,
Yeah, it's plastic.
what on earth is wrong with this thing? So definitely several unnatural things about the inside of every Oreo, as I'm sure we all knew. But this one's a little less bizarre than the birthday cake. Way less overpowering.
Agreed.
For sure. Even just cream. I don't know if you could eat like a double stuff of one of these. The birthday cake's no way. Because the double stuffed Oreo
You
is
die with the
kind of
birthday
crazy as it is. And now they have like extra stuff. Because we needed that as humans. So we will give that a try in the future. But here's the big test now.
Okay.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we both agree that this is better than the birthday cake.
Agreed.
It's different.
Easy.
Better. Okay.
Easy.
But is it better than an original Oreo? Okay, I have to agree. The original Oreo.
There's just something to it.
There's something to it. It's what we knew, what we grew up with.
Agreed.
So this is good.
Yeah, it's a nice distraction from the original. It's like
I feel like you could
something a
use
little
this
fun,
in a
different.
seasonal sense.
Oh yeah, like eggnog.
Exactly. You could pair it with stuff.
Hate
People like to
eggnog.
pair things with wine, and I don't drink wine. But I mean, I'd be all for like perfecting the art of pairing cookies with something.
Okay. Next
Obviously
one.
not sheer milk. But yeah, so I will put this below the original Oreos, and nothing has surpassed the original Oreo.
Agreed.
Yet.
Yeah.
We will get to a lot more flavors, so you need to stay tuned.
Give us a thumbs up.
Website TBD at a later date.
Yeah, it
some
depends on
point.
how much weight we gain from this.
We'll get that. If we start getting visits to the hospital, cardiac arrest, things like that,
Inconvenient truth.
we might need to exactly. If we start reading this side of the package back here, and all those numbers, we might be tempted to shut this down.
Well,
so we're just not going to do that.
Sweet, savory. Maybe next week, next month. I don't know how long.
If you have an Oreo flavor that you have actually tried, and we're going to go through the gambit of snack food, but if you have
Why
an
not?
Oreo flavor that you love and you just are convinced is better than a standard Oreo, let us know.
Yeah,
Comment, say, hey,
we'll try it.
Tiffany James, this is the bomb.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to use outdated language like that either.
Yeah.
If the bomb was
diggity,
cool when you're
yo,
growing up
diggity.
like it was for me, like you could use the diggity, all those kinds of outdated things. Groovy for our older listeners.
Rad.
Yeah, throw those in there.
Top hat.
Rad is not all. Come on, man. Ninja Turtles, the original, Radical, Cowabunga.
Okay.
I don't know in what sense you'd ever actually use Cowabunga.
Cowabunga, dude.
Yeah. Other
Eat
than
my
mocking
shorts.
someone. So, let us know what is the flavor that we absolutely must feature. We will go out and get it if it's available.
Okay.
Probably at our Target,
Yeah.
100 yards down the street.
The baby's crying.
The baby's crying.
I'll go feed her an
So we
Oreo.
got to get going. We're going to give her a birthday cake Oreo. And then
Just
she'll
treat
probably
to
be
sleep.
awake until her birthday in a couple months.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
Subscribe when we get to a point where you can subscribe to
can.
videos. Because right now this is on Facebook and you can't really do that. So
25-minute video, man.
we'll get our act together.
We
We'll
will.
get
They'll be editing. We're talking backdrops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love Fun with Flags from The Big Bang Theory.
Oh yeah.
So we're definitely some inspiration there.
We'll start writing some scripts.
Yeah. So this is low
The first
budget
of
production,
many.
but
We have so many snack foods to get through.
There's no
Cheaper
there's no
than marriage
shortage.
counseling.
If there's anything we know, Americans love snack food. So
Amen.
we're not going to run out of snack foods.
No.
So obviously we're not going to stop doing videos
Ever.
because there's just no reason.
Next time we'll probably have a teenager doing this.
Yeah, we will have some special guests. TBD in the future. So
Cute little
keep an eye out.
blondes.
Thanks for listening. We hope you stuck around for the entire 25 minutes.
Oh, you know
If
what we
did-
do?
oh,
Put a code word. And if they listen to the end, they can send us the code word and win prizes. Big prizes. I mean, Hatchimals, if you know what those are. Shopkins.
If you have kids,
We're into big things over here.
My kids will love me.
Hatchimals.
All right.
Okay.
So
what's the code word?
the code word is going to be. No, let's not go the gross route. Let's go with Lotus Blossom.
In honor of our
Lotus
newly married
Blossom.
friends.
This is straight from the wedding of Audrey and
Audrey and
Joshua
Josh.
Ross.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys, in Japan, right? We know they're watching in
Yeah.
Japan. Because what better things do you have to do on your honeymoon
Then watch snack vlogs.
Exactly. Thank you.
Vlogs.
And they're in Japan. People in Japan love tech, so
And they love snack foods.
there you go. If you guys see a different flavor in Japan, let us know.
Oh, bring us back some
Yeah, 'cause
Japan,
when we
Japanese
were
Oreos.
in Paris, we saw green tea Kit Kats and all kinds
What's
of
that?
bizarre things. So
Green tea Kit Kats.
let us know. Tune in next time.
Lotus flower blossom.
Lotus Blossom.
Oh,
Lotus Blossom.
Lotus blossom.
Okay.
Leave the flower.
If you say
out.
flower, then we'll know you're watching. Okay.
know you like me
And
better.
since we're not pros and we don't have like a cool little selfie stick or anything, I'm actually gonna reach at the phone.
I'll do it.
To
Watch.
stop the video. Oh,
Ooh. Bye, guys.
the end.